these shells because I don't think they came out that you could see them very well when I was, just wanted to say I saw your, okay, I'm getting emails that are showing across the top of the screen. I don't think you could see them very well last night, and I wanted to show you that I used for these, I used these napkins, cut them out. Okay, so I cut them out. You've got to tear them down to the single ply, have to tear them down to the single ply, and then you decoupage them onto the shell. It's really easy because you're working with really small pieces. I did not have to paint the shell beforehand, and I'm going to show you some of the things I did after. But I've just started to do some embellishments, and then when I want, okay, what I can do is add a ribbon hanger, which I can add a ribbon hanger like here and here to have it as an ornament. And so this is one, and what I did there is I just put did some little gold dry brushing inside and then an edge of gold. Now I can come and add some gold on this side if I want, or just leave it like that. I could add some, like you'll see here, I put the gold little dots with one of these. Okay, just dip it in the paint and you dip it in. That's what I did there. I haven't done anything to the back yet. And then this one, I just put some gold dots on the outside, but I haven't done anything yet on the inside. And let's see, which other one did I do? This one here, I just put a little gold edging on the inside, the outside. Haven't done anything to yet. This one, I did a little, this was more like a dry brush than a gold edge. I did the little gold up there. And then on the back side, I haven't even put anything yet. So I have that. And this one I haven't done anything to. Okay, and please close that, Ethan. And then this one I just tried, I put a little dry gold brushing in here before I even do anything. And so I did that. And now where's my scissor? Because I had my little scissor. Where did it go? I thought I put it over here. I swear these detail scissors, I keep taking them and I keep putting them somewhere, and I think they were over here. Let me see, I think I knocked them onto the floor. Hold on. Oh boy. One sec, I think I knocked my scissors on the floor over here. Huh? What? No, I think I knocked my scissors. Maybe that. No. All right. Well, let me see. I must have another pair somewhere. No, I have so many pairs of these detail scissors. I buy them all the time from the Dollar Tree. They're really good, but then I constantly misplace my scissors. Hold on. Let me get another pair for a second. I swear. This was divine intervention because we had to try these water brushes out, and these are really good to cut your napkins. And these are from the Dollar Tree. And I saw some woman, and she said she was paying like $5 for one of these. We're going to see how this works. See, this is divine intervention. Let me fill it up with water. Hold on. Let's see. Where do we fill it up? Let me try to figure out where to fill this up. All right, let me see. Does it tell us where we fill this up? Now I have this, so it must be like, maybe I unscrew it here. There is a screw portion. It looks like we made it. So, let me see here. How, does anybody know? Does anybody have these and know where I'm supposed to unscrew? Let me try the other one, just in case something is going crazy with this one. Oh, here it, this one, yeah, see? Okay, there it is. Okay, so you unscrew it there. Let me see if this one, why would this one feel, oh. So it's right, yeah, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, so it's a lefty loosey. All right, let me fill this up and we'll check it out. What is that? Oh, I dropped my. Okay, here we go. So what you're supposed to be doing with this is, let me put this righty tighty in. Come on now, don't disappoint me, because this is your big moment to shine. Okay. So what we do is we take our napkin, it should be right here, okay? And we take something that we're going to, I know, this is like the most crazy thing, right? That you would never, ever think that you're going to water a napkin. You're like, oh, that's gonna, but this cuts it out with a, the type of edge, you know, so it's not straight, it's called a, now I can't even remember what the word for it is, but a deckled edge, yeah. So it gives it a deckled edge. So if I want to cut this out, can you see that? I'm going to drag, now I think I should, maybe let me take it down to 1 ply first. Hold on a second, let me grab, and the easy way to take your plies and napkin off is with a piece of tape. And anytime you're in doubt if you have a 2-ply napkin or a 3, always use a piece of tape, because even when you think you've got it down, you probably don't. And the layers rarely come off altogether. So even though your napkin may look thin like this still has another ply. So you take your tape, because that's, see? And that's the trick. That's the trick, because if you don't do that, number one, it's not going to meld as well into the design, but it's also, you're not going to be able just to put that Mod Podge on the top. And if you're ever doing a project and you just put that Mod Podge on the top and it's not going in, I guarantee you it's because you're not down to the single layer. So now this is down to the single layer, okay? So now let's try, I just want to see how I get, because I don't feel the water coming out of the brush. So, oh, there it goes. Now it's coming out. Okay. Otherwise, you can use a regular brush and dip it in water, but let's see how this works. So we're just supposed to go, and this is going to give us that deckled edge. So we're supposed to just like come on through here. And then we're supposed to like tear it apart. Okay, and then that gives us that edge. And see that we still have a little too much over here, so I'm going to try to tear that away a little bit. Okay, and because I'm usually a cutter, well, I'm usually a wrapper, but then, I mean, I cut anything. So you have a little piece like that. So then this piece, let me see if that is going to go in there. Okay, so I can actually put that in there, sort of like that. And now let me just get my Mod Podge on my medium, which I'm using. Right now I'm using this premium Deucoupage. This is by Aleene's. And then I'm going to embellish them with this extreme Mod Podge. the glitter. I'm going to do some of that on some of these Christmas designs because Christmas is glitter, right? And Mod Podge is nice because the glitter doesn't fall off the way regular glitter does. So let me get a brush here, a brushy brush. Let me get a brushy brush. Okay, and be careful on the YouTube streets today because the new scams are out. There's at least 2 new scams that were released today, so be careful now. Y'all here? Y'all come back now. Be careful. All right, so just you can put this right on the top and you kind of feather it out. I know this, and you're thinking like, well, how can water break up the napkin, and yet you're putting this decoupage medium on it, and you're rubbing it all around, and it's magical. It is. It's a magical thing. I think that the person that invented this, they were a leader, and they probably didn't listen to anybody that would have said, you're going to take your napkin down to 1 layer, and then you're going to wet it. And there's wet transfers and stuff, right? And those are really scary. Okay, so that's in there. And I have to add something to, which was on the back of one of them, right? Because on the back of one of them, that one has it. This one I noticed last night that I didn't get all the way over here on this one. For some reason, this one lifted up. So I'm just going to tack that in. All right, like that. That's good. Right? Okay. But there was one over here that didn't have something on the back, right? Which I don't know which one that was. This one. Okay, so let's see what we could do on the back of that. I always go with holly or something little small, something little and small, something little and something small. That Santa's too big. That Santa's too tall. What's in the inside? This is like a memory game. Okay, so I've got some holly. Do some holly, but do that. I don't know what I wonder if I could do something like on this napkin. Something from here on the back of that. Let me see. Let's see. Got this Santa. Put that there. Do something a little like that with some berries. Let me think. I don't know if I want that really. You know what? There's this holly. I think maybe I'll try this one right here because I have that on the inside. And all right, where's my water brush? Let's see how this will work. Okay, and we're supposed to peel this away now. See, some people really swear by this water brush. I don't know if I like that. It's kind of nerve-wracking. And I feel like I can just cut stuff much easier. That's not the one I'm doing, right? Where's the one I'm supposed to be doing? This one. Okay. I don't know, I just feel like See, this deckled edge stuff just seems like it didn't deckle itself over here too well, so I gotta deckle that edge off. Let me pull that off. Okay, well, I don't know, we'll see. It's not like, all right, let me get the decoupage stuff. Getting a headache. It's actually very warm here, but it's raining now. They said it was gonna rain all day, but it didn't start raining until, it wasn't like a nice sunny day at all by any means, not at all. But it's warm, it's like 61 degrees. That's what I heard when we were getting out of the awards thing, the awards ceremony last night. Okay, so I mean, the water brushes work, but I don't know if I'm such a fan. I'm more like a control, I want some control of it, and I feel like, I don't know, just feel like I don't have enough control. So again, I did that, and so I might just take some of this gold paint, okay, and go over the edges, just kind of, just like that. Give it a little bit of, I don't know, I think it just looks nice because it's for Christmas, and I feel like it a little festive. Dry brush a little bit in there. And then we'll add a little ribbon hanger, okay, on the, we can, with this one, I think I will add some little dots here. Let's see. Maybe I want to go even thinner. I don't know how thin these, let me grab something here and see how thin this will be. I think I'll try this one and see where we are with that. And on the outside of the shell, because of the ridges, sometimes if you don't hit a ridge, it's going to go in between, but it's okay. I don't think it has to be like, I think it, let me go on that side because I'm reaching over to the paint from the tripod. And you could like put some gold on the berries if you want. You could just add some gold. Okay, so I think that looks nice. I'll let that dry there. And then this one doesn't have anything in it. I did have a Santa, but I also have these little avocados. I have these little avocados. Let me see what I've got here that I can make a little. So they have these designs, and this little one, I could take but I definitely want to use a scissor for these. I would never use a water brush on something this small. It's just way too small for me to use a water brush. So hang on a minute. Grab my scissor for sure on this one. I'm not finding my scissor here. All right, let me see something. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right. I don't know. I should just grab, let's see. Let me take this might be a 2-ply, it might be a 3-ply. Let me see what ply it's going to be. Ah. It's a 3-ply, look at that, see? It's a 3, most napkins are a 3-ply, and I told you guys, that's how I found out that Lisa D had not been decoupaging as long as, with napkins as long as she told us, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so, where's the... my scissor. Oh boy, okay. Well, you know, I have like let me just get a kitchen scissor. I have like 90, I'm just gonna use a kitchen scissor. I have 90,000 those detail scissors, and 90,000 times they've gone away. Let me just do it with this. So on this tiny little shell, here's a little avocado with reindeer antlers. And then I can add some of those little boxes, these little presents, but let's get the little avocado in there. What I'm gonna do, see, I kind of like, even though these are not detail scissors, but I'll go in. Don't worry, little avocado, I won't cut your arms off. I won't cut your antlers off. I'm really good. I would go in and trim up more with, I don't know if you'll fit, will you fit in there? These can be a little magnet. You could make a little magnet with the shell if you wanted to. But she will fit in there. Just like that. So I've got to get my decoupage. Which one is my decoupage? This one? This one is my decoupage. I never heard that clock tick so loud before. It's like ticking away the hours. I used to have this watch. Tell you something. It used to like just give you like this little ding every hour. I think it was my daughter's watch, and I couldn't take it. I like, it's just marking the hours of your life that have gone by. It drove me nuts. Okay, so there, got that little avocado in there, and then I could add the presents. I could add some presents in there if I want, because people like presents. Okay, be careful. There's this time of year, there's a lot of scams, right? A lot of Christmas scams. Whenever possible, donate directly to the organization. Don't let your money pass through middle people, especially on YouTube, okay? Because there's a lot of really shady people out there doing things that are not so cool. And they're trying to make you think they're really good. Getting testimonials. And they're very skilled. Be careful. Oops, my thing is saying slow battery, low battery, low battery. Sorry if I was stalled on there. But I added a little present. Okay, and I'm going to add a little present on the other end. I'm sorry if that stalled up on you. I hope it wasn't stalled too long. But be careful out there on the YouTube streets. It's become ripe. Some of the scammers are like taking some lessons from cult leaders and a little bit of some using props and all kinds of stuff. Religion to do this, so be careful. Be absolutely careful. Okay, so I put a little avocado and I put everybody seems the biggest bullies. I know 2 of them now have legal funds. Another one just started a legal fund. Careful now, careful now. These YouTube streets. And I can go over what I will. This is, this decoupage medium is a sealer. So, after you put your paint on, go ahead and seal it before you put your hangers on. And then this is the avocado, and he's got the little presents. And then I'll have to put like a little avocado on the other side. I can take an avocado that looks like, maybe I'll take this avocado. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's drinking a coffee or something. I really am not sure what that avocado is doing. It looks like a male avocado because he looks like he has one of those. Who was the person on TV that used to wear that kind of a cap? What's that cap? Somebody on TV did it. Was it Snyder? No, it was like on one of those sitcoms. I can't think of the one right now. I think it was also the person at Home Alone wore one like that, Joe Pesci. Okay. So I can take this and I can put this little avocado right here. So that avocado has a friend. Oh, he's drinking a hot chocolate with marshmallows. See, now they have a friend. Because I don't like him not to have a friend, right? Or to be alone, because then I feel like they're all alone on the shell. I'm weird like that. So at least this little guy's got some hot chocolate. He's over here with his hot chocolate. I'm making a mess, but it's okay. Brushy brush. Oh, Lisa never sang brushy brush. Who wants brushy brush? This avocado wants it much. If you wanted to smooth it out, you can use a plastic baggie or a little saran wrap, but these are really small, and they go into the grooves of the shell really nice. So I'm going to put this one this way, and that's a little avocado. My battery's going to run out, so I don't think I'm going to be able to stay on here real long, but the other thing you can do, which I just will show you really quick, I'm going to show it to you. Let me just show you really quick before my battery dies. Listen, my battery dies, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, so I've got this extreme glitter, and there's also a regular glitter one I have. You can see that really nice glitter in there, right? So I'm going to take a little bit of the glitter, and be careful with this, because if you put too much, sometimes it gets cloudy. Okay, but see this holly? So I can just go and see how nice that looks already. And you can do this on the inside of your shell too, around your design. It would look really nice. But you don't even have to be exact, because it'll dry clear, and it's going to give that a really nice In fact, so you don't have to do that. You could do the whole shell if you want, or you could just go over the design. And when it dries, it'll be really nice. Or you could just go over, you know, some of the edge. With it. And that'll be really nice when it's done. But I'll show you them when I put the ribbons on them. But listen, I got all of these at this is 2 bags at the Dollar Tree. So for $2, if you have your kids around, you have, you know, a scout troop. I would have definitely done this with my scout troop. I didn't know Deucoupage back then, but I was a Girl Scout leader for my daughter's troop. Then I also helped out with raised Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. This would have been something fun to do. This is good to do if you're a teacher or whatever in the classroom. It's a good, you know, for grades like, I would say 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th on up. And you can have nice little presents for the parents. So, and cheap on a budget. When you're a scout leader and stuff, you know, you've got to do projects on a budget. These are really nice, and I think they end up being really nice, and parents love when kids make something for them. I really do. I treasure, I put on my tree all the time the little things they made me, and I love them. Okay, let me spread that out there. Okay, but that's it for now because my camera's going to die, but I hope that you guys are doing well. Hi, Kevin Leonard, but I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye now. Love you guys. Oh, prayers for Nana Patty. Before I checked, I didn't see, ouch. What's going on with Nana Patty? Did anybody hear from Nana Patty? Because I was on the phone before and I checked to see if I had a message and I didn't see it. Did anybody hear about Nana Patty, any of the moderators? Let me just see if they say. Anybody? Hi, Captain Lee fan. Hi, Linda Gelb. Faithful one, not yet? All right, well, keep her in your prayers. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.